Mr. Agbo, let me just ask you very quickly.
Yes.
You know, your party has come out and has rejected outright this money coming out.
Yes.
Not necessarily even faulting the process, but essentially saying this money should not come out.
Yes.
Don't you think that it would have been more appropriate, potentially, to have queried the funds, how the funds are going to be spent, asking to be assuaged rather than just rejecting it outright in view of some of the challenges?
I think the question properly should be, why did we reject? And I will tell you very quickly. This is a government that the last 3 years have not exhausted their budgetary provisions in terms of any of the departments, inclusive of defense. Not in 2015, not in 2016, not in 2017, and neither will they exhaust their budgetary provisions this year. And so, while you are talking about short, medium, and long-term expenditures to whoppingly gulf $1 billion US, in a country where food on the table of the common man is far-fetched, you cannot come under that dispensation. You can't come and then begin, because the entire thing is shrouded with deception, because they are looking for money for elections. 2019 is by the corner, and that's why we are asking Nigerians to say no to this.
Is it the money for the elections that's making you ask Nigerians to say no?
No, not necessarily. I mean, you cannot take our money without clearly telling us what the money is going to be used for.
Even though it's not been approved by National Assembly.
It's not been approved by the National Assembly, but it has, yes, because of course they are not going to any National Assembly.
All right, quickly
but these things are itemized.
Just we're wrapping up.
2, 3.
Let's get him to respond to your comment about the exhausting the budgetary provisions.
I think he just wants to be ridiculous. The track record of the PDP in terms of accomplishment, they have reported to the National Assembly. The attainment every year was between 25 to 30%. To 35%. The highest they ever recorded in terms of budget execution was 35%. Go and check the records. We did 73% last year.
Not true.
73, and that's an A grade anywhere. So please don't say about
that. That is absolutely,
you know,
totally
and to
wrong.
Say,
go to the Federal Ministry, go to the Federal Ministry
Army,
of Finance today. The budget, excuse me, let's set the records correct. Budgetary implementation went to its highest peak in the history of this country during the last 6 years of the PDP administration. And you have never gotten close to 25%. Don't come here and roll 4 figures, because this is the propaganda and deception and deceit that the entire party predicated the 2015 general elections. Okay. And so we must begin to...
Let him respond. Dr. Agbo, let him respond.
You cannot come and Mr. Agbo, you have under 20% and telling us 73%.
Would you let him respond?
He let him do.
But we have records from...
But let him come with facts.
Well, if you don't want him to respond, we might as well move on. So let him respond to your issues.
We need this money to restock. Even if they are not immediately needed for the Nigerian army, the police, and they ought to have arms that they can use in situations where they are needed. And so therefore, it's not as if we have no idea as to what to do with this money, but it is also true that there's still some finishing job to be done with Boko Haram. There's a lot of attention that needs to be paid to the policing, and in view of all of these things that are happening, the violence in the central sections of Nigeria, challenges in the Delta, the Navy, and all of these things. So there's a lot to do with money.
Can we extract a commitment from you that we'll have a spokesman come on and detail some of these things for us?
In due course, it has to be. And when you go before the National Assembly, they won't just give you money, a carte blanche like that. It has to be explained, it has to be debated, and they can strike off some.
Okay. There was also a comment of yours, which people are asking me. So I said, good thing you're coming here this morning so you could address it. When you said Nigerians who don't have jobs or who are complaining of certain things should go out and work. Did you actually say that?
No. You know, the thing is that we're always in trouble with social media now. The one who is safe is the one who says nothing. I tell you this.
No, we can't afford not to say anything.
Well, but the moment you say it, it's out there. Then they manipulate and they distort it.
So what did you say?
The issue is that the point I was making is that you would rather walk than beg. Walk than beg. And so if they choose to report one arm of the statement and leave the out of the other, you can't go on arguing with people like that. I believe that it will blow away, hopefully. Nigerians would understand that we're all victims of a media system. Nobody controls now. It's on a leash.
Mr. Shehu, I think we would like you to react to something else. I mean, something that came up yesterday in the National Assembly about the social intervention program and the impact of it on the citizenry. How would you react to that?
I heard that, and they said they want the government to do more. And so it's like an egg and chicken story. So we are saying to Nigeria, okay, give us more money, because the problem of unemployment is enormous. And we did, over 200,000.
Give you more money, but you have 1.5.
300,000 are there now. They have been approved, they have been screened and ready to go. But you need money to do that. So it's egg and chicken story.
What we're saying is you had about 1 trillion naira approved, and then just about 100-something million has been released.
Not all at a go. 500 billion, and I believe that there is also another proposal for another 500 billion this year. And the budget is still in process.
Okay.
I assure you that if the National Assembly would creatively find more money, 3 trillion, or 50% of the budget given to Nigerians are ready to take jobs.
All right, Gimba's got a question for you. I don't know who's going to direct it to, but let's find out. Gimba.
My question is to Mr. Garba, and I'm really concerned listening to your conversation there and how heated it has been, but I'm really wondering, if Nigeria has declared any state of emergency in the country concerning the farmer herdsmen or even Boko Haram at this time, I know the previous government did, but has the president declared a state of emergency that will warrant an approval without the parliament signing on to it?
We are not having any state under emergency as we now speak. And we hope not, because I think even the courts have said quite a lot that should discourage any strong Democrat from pursuing that line, although it is in the Constitution. But I think that the courts have really rebuked previous governments for engaging in those kind of things. It is an intervention. Nobody has called it an emergency funding. It's an intervention. Interventions have been made with central bank funding and financing rice growing in the country, and we're seeing all of the results. And a lot of this, there's more coming for industry and all of that. So. All
right, Mr. Agbo, your final thoughts. If Nigerians, upon presentation of the breakdown of that $1.1 billion, if they give us a breakdown and Nigerians feel, okay, maybe it should pass, would the PDP change and say, okay, don't reject it anymore?
What we are doing is constructive opposition as against rascalism that hitherto, because we didn't even get close to what we are here today, and they were occupying some fields in Lagos, calling themselves occupying Nigeria.
No, so will the PDP not change?
As far as we are concerned, if the procedures, we voted for the National Assembly, and they are a direct representation of the collective aspiration and will of Nigerians.
If the procedures are right.
If they go to the National Assembly today and the National Assembly okay it, we are a law-abiding party and we okay it alongside.
Let's anchor at that point. We're speaking to Mr. Garba Shehu, who is the SSA to the President on Media and Publicity, and then Dr. Emmanuel Agbo, who is the Deputy National Secretary of the PDP. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on this morning. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go away.